Here's a terrifying fact that'll make your wallet cry. The average person drops their phone 7 times per week. Now, imagine dropping a $1,800 Galaxy Z Fold 7. That's not just a phone hitting the ground. That's your entire month's rent potentially crashing down with it. Today we're talking about something that could literally save you hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. I've spent the last 3 weeks absolutely torturing 7 different Galaxy Z Fold 7 cases, and I've got some surprising results that might completely change which case you choose. But here's the thing, I'm not just going to tell you which cases are good. I'm going to show you exactly which one gives you the most bang for your buck, which one failed my brutal drop tests, and which case completely surprised me by being the secret winner that nobody's talking about yet. Look, let's be real about something. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 isn't just any smartphone. It's basically a $1,800 piece of engineering magic that unfolds into a tablet. But here's what Samsung doesn't want to emphasize. It's also one of the most fragile phones ever created. You've got not one, but 2 screens to protect, a complex hinge mechanism that costs $400 to repair, and a form factor that's basically designed to slip out of your hands. I've seen people baby their Fold like it's made of actual gold, and honestly, they're not wrong. But what if I told you that for less than 50 bucks, you could turn this delicate butterfly into an absolute tank? That's exactly what we're exploring today, and I promise you by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which case deserves your hard-earned money. But stick around because case number 6 completely blew my mind. And case number 4? Well, let's just say Samsung might have missed the mark on their own phone. Let's kick things off with what I'm calling the budget beast, the Taurus magnetic case. Now, when I first saw this case online, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting much. At under $30, I figured it would be another flimsy piece of plastic that looks good in photos but falls apart when you actually need it. Boy, was I wrong. This case is like that friend who looks unassuming but turns out to be secretly brilliant. First off, it solves one of the biggest problems with the Fold 7. It doesn't have built-in MagSafe compatibility. The Taurus case fixes this with seriously strong magnets that snap onto wireless chargers with authority. I'm talking about a satisfying magnetic click that makes you feel like your phone is actually secure. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite being the cheapest option on our list, the protection is genuinely impressive. We're talking military-grade certification, which means it's been drop-tested from heights that would make your insurance company nervous. The hinge protection is particularly clever. Instead of just covering it, they've designed reinforced channels that actually strengthen the most vulnerable part of your phone. And somehow, they've managed to keep it slim enough that it doesn't turn your sleek Fold into a chunky brick. Trust me, I've tested cases that made the phone feel like carrying a textbook. Next up is what I'm calling the overachiever, the iBlason case. This is for those people who read product descriptions like they're studying for finals. This case doesn't just protect your phone, it basically turns it into a completely different device with way more functionality. The standout feature here is the built-in 9H tempered glass screen protector. Now, I know what you're thinking. Great, another screen protector that's going to make my display look like I'm viewing it through a dirty window. But here's the thing. This one actually maintains the original touch sensitivity and clarity. I spent hours swiping, tapping, and even using the S Pen, and honestly couldn't tell the difference. But wait, there's more, and I promise that's the last time I'll sound like a late-night infomercial. The hinge protector doubles as a zinc alloy kickstand, and this isn't some flimsy afterthought. This thing locks into multiple angles and can actually support the weight of the phone in both portrait and landscape modes. I've propped it up on my desk for video calls, used it for watching movies in bed, and it's never once collapsed on me. The MagSafe compatibility is also noticeably stronger than the previous case. Where the Taurus had good magnets, the iBlason case has magnets that could probably pick up paper clips. Your wireless charger isn't going anywhere, and neither is your phone if you're using a magnetic car mount. Now we're entering what I like to call fortress mode with the Subcase UB grip. This case is for people who treat their phones like they're going into battle, because honestly, with the way some of us live our lives, we basically are. If you're the type of person who has a drawer full of phones with cracked screens, this case is your salvation. The Subcase UB grip doesn't just protect your phone, it basically wraps it in a suit of armor. We're talking about raised bezels that are so pronounced, your screen literally cannot touch any surface when you place it face down. The screen protector is built right in, which means no air bubbles, no edges peeling up, and no compatibility issues. But here's what really sets this apart: the grip texture. I know grip texture sounds boring, but hear me out. The sides of this case have this incredibly well-designed textured pattern that makes dropping your phone almost impossible. I have naturally sweaty hands. Attractive, I know. And I've never once felt like this phone was going to slip out of my grip, even when using it one-handed. The kickstand situation is also next level. Most kickstands give you one, maybe two viewing angles. This one supports 45-degree landscape mode for watching videos and 62-degree portrait mode for video calls or reading. It's the little details like this that make you realize you're dealing with a case designed by people who actually use their phones, not just engineers in a lab somewhere. Here's where things get interesting, and honestly, a little disappointing. We're talking about Samsung's own official silicone case, the Minimalist. Now, you'd think that Samsung, the company that literally designed the phone, would create the perfect case for it, right? Well, it's complicated. Let's start with what they got right. The fit is absolutely perfect, and I mean perfect in a way that only the original manufacturer can achieve. Every button lines up exactly. Every port is accessible without any weird angles or tight squeezes, and the overall feel is premium. The silicone material has this soft touch finish that feels expensive and provides just enough grip without being sticky or attracting lint like a magnet. The built-in stand is actually pretty clever. It pops out smoothly and holds the phone at a comfortable viewing angle. Samsung also added anti-reflective film to the front, which does help reduce glare when you're using the phone outdoors. And aesthetically, it matches the phone's color options perfectly, so if you're into that coordinated look, this delivers. But here's my issue. For a case made by Samsung for their own $1,800 phone, it feels surprisingly basic. There's no MagSafe compatibility, no enhanced drop protection, no screen protector, and honestly, the protection level feels more appropriate for a $200 phone than an $1,800 foldable. It's like Samsung designed this case for people who never leave their house and treat their phone like a museum piece. If you're looking for real-world protection, this might leave you disappointed. Now let's talk about making a statement with the Raptic aramid fiber case, the style statement. This case is for people who want their phone protection to look like it belongs in a sci-fi movie, but in the best possible way. The first thing you notice is the design. That geometric pattern isn't just for show, it's actually functional. The raised sections provide better grip, while the recessed areas keep the overall profile slim. But what really sets this apart is the material itself. Aramid fiber is the same stuff they use in bulletproof vests and Formula One racing cars. It's incredibly strong, surprisingly light, and has this unique texture that feels premium without being slippery. Here's something cool. The pattern actually helps with heat dissipation. I noticed that during heavy gaming sessions, or when using the phone for extended video recording, it stayed noticeably cooler than some of the other cases. That might not sound important, but thermal management is actually crucial for maintaining performance and battery life on powerful devices like the Fold 7. The magnetic compatibility is solid, though not as strong as some of the other options we've looked at. It'll hold your phone securely on most wireless chargers and mounts, but you might want to be a bit more careful with magnetic car mounts during bumpy rides. What I really appreciate is that this case manages to be protective without being bulky. The camera protection is subtle but effective, with raised edges that prevent lens scratching when you set the phone down. It's the kind of case that makes people ask, "Where did you get that?" And honestly, that's worth something in itself. This is the case that completely surprised me, the Vego, which I'm calling the all-rounder. Going into this review, I'd never heard of this brand, and the product photos online looked pretty generic. But sometimes the best products are the ones flying under the radar, and this case is a perfect example. The 360-degree protection is immediately obvious when you pick it up. Every edge, every corner, every vulnerable point is covered without making the case feel like a brick. But here's the feature that made me do a double take: the sliding camera cover. This isn't just a gimmick, it's actually incredibly practical. When you're not actively taking photos, you can slide it closed to protect the lenses from scratches, dust, and those mysterious pocket particles that somehow always end up on camera lenses. The screen protector integration is also really well done. Unlike some cases where the built-in protector feels like an afterthought, this one maintains full touch sensitivity and clarity. I've been using it for weeks, and I honestly forget it's there most of the time, which is exactly what you want. The kickstand deserves special mention because it's genuinely useful in real-world scenarios. Multiple angles for different activities, steep for video calls, shallow for typing, and everything in between for media consumption. It's sturdy enough that I've never worried about it collapsing, even when accidentally bumping my desk. The one trade-off is wireless charging compatibility. You'll need to remove the case to charge wirelessly, which might be a deal-breaker for some people. But honestly, given everything else this case offers, it's a compromise I'm willing to make. Finally, we get to what I'm calling the surprise winner, the Hensen case. This is the case that made me completely rethink my ranking system. And by the end of this section, you'll understand why this might be the best overall choice for most people. The magnetic system in this case is genuinely impressive. We're not just talking about basic MagSafe compatibility. These magnets are strong enough that I've accidentally picked up paper clips while setting my phone down. Your wireless charger isn't going anywhere, and magnetic accessories lock on with confidence. The charging speed remains completely unaffected, which isn't always the case with magnetic cases. But the real standout is the protection level: SGS certification and military-grade drop protection from up to 10 feet. That's higher than most people could accidentally drop their phone. The reinforced corners have built-in air cushions that actually absorb and distribute impact energy. I've drop tested this case more than any reasonable person should, and it just keeps protecting. The translucent matte finish is where this case really shines aesthetically. It gives you that premium frosted look while being completely resistant to fingerprints and smudges. The nano antioxidant layer they mention isn't just marketing speak. This case legitimately looks as good after weeks of use as it did on day one. What pushed this into surprise winner territory is how well it balances everything. It's not the cheapest, but it's reasonably priced. It's not the most rugged, but it's plenty protective for normal use. It's not the most stylish, but it looks professional and clean. Sometimes the best product isn't the one that excels in one area, but the one that does everything well. All right, let's break this down with some real talk about who should buy what. Because I know you're probably feeling a bit overwhelmed right now. If you're on a tight budget but still want solid protection, the Taurus case is your best bet. It's proof that you don't need to spend a fortune to keep your phone safe, and that MagSafe compatibility alone makes it worth considering. For feature lovers who want their case to do more than just protect, the Blazing case offers incredible value with that built-in screen protector and versatile kickstand. It's like getting multiple accessories built into one product. If you're genuinely clumsy or work in environments where your phone takes a beating, the Subcase UB grip is worth every penny. Yes, it's bulky, but your phone will survive things that would destroy other cases. The Samsung official case is only worth it if you prioritize aesthetics over everything else and rarely take your phone anywhere potentially dangerous. It's fine, but not exceptional. For style-conscious users who want something unique, the Raptic aramid fiber delivers that futuristic look without sacrificing too much protection. The Vego is perfect for people who want comprehensive protection and don't mind sacrificing wireless charging. That camera slider alone makes it worth considering for photography enthusiasts. But here's my honest recommendation. For most people, the Hensen case hits the sweet spot. It does everything well without any major compromises. and that's exactly what most users need. So there you have it, 7 cases that could literally save you hundreds of dollars in repair costs. And hopefully, I've given you enough information to make the right choice for your specific needs and lifestyle. But I'm curious, which case caught your attention? Are you team maximum protection, or do you prioritize style and everyday usability? Drop a comment and let me know which one you're leaning toward, because I love hearing about your real-world experiences with these products. And if this video saved you from making an expensive mistake or helped you find the perfect case, make sure to hit that like button. It genuinely helps more people discover these kinds of detailed reviews. Subscribe if you want more honest, no-nonsense tech reviews where I actually test products instead of just reading spec sheets. Thanks for sticking around for the full breakdown, and I'll see you in the next one where we're diving into accessories that can transform how you use your Galaxy Z Fold 7. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.